Unlimited podcast. I am your host, Terrence Echols. This is the 22nd episode of the Echols Unlimited podcast. And today I have on my good friend, my guy, Braden Bell, everyone's favorite. Braden, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Having a good time. So, Braden, tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Man, I'm Braden. I'm from Texas. I'm a sophomore. I'm transferring from Ranger College. So it's my first year at Marist. And I'm just seizing the opportunity.
Ooh, seizing the opportunity. I like that.
Yes, sir.
So, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I think I fell in love with the game, like really, honestly, like kind of late, like compared to like a lot of other guys I know. So I'd say it was around like 6th grade, 5th grade, because that's when I really started like hooping. Like I really started taking it serious.
So like what games and stuff did you have like available? Like you say 6th grade, 5th grade, what were you, like 11, 12 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
So
yeah.
like did you play growing up or did you start then?
Well, I think the first time I played basketball was 2nd grade. Yeah, 2nd grade, around 2nd grade, in the YMCA, and I wasn't really that serious about it, but I liked it. It was something I liked to do, and then just like going to parks and stuff, I would play like against like older kids. But like 5th grade, 6th grade, that's definitely whenever I started taking it serious.
And so did you play like in any like rec leagues? Like did you have like AAU, and when did you start playing that?
Well, the first organized basketball where that was competitive that I played in was at the Rise, which was like it's in Rockwall, and it's like a multi-sport center. And there was just a nice league, some nice guys like started it up or whatever. And my dad just got me involved with that, and that's when I just started. That's really like the first competitive basketball I played. And then AAU, that started 8th grade summer, and my coach from the Rise, like he was actually like a real basketball guy though. Like he had connects and stuff. So he got like me and some of the other guys on my team that were actually pretty good. He got us involved with Urban DFW Elite. And
that sounds official.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a Adidas Uprising team.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like our Coach Jazz, the director. He just like he had a lot of guys go play college and stuff, so I thought I was on the right track to get to where I am by playing with him.
Did you play there all like for your entire high school career?
Yeah, I played with Urban all the way up until my senior year. We're like, junior year summer.
Right, yeah. And you guys played, so Adidas Uprising, did you play in like that gauntlet thing that they have? Like, is it like the Adidas version of the circuit?
Yeah, we played in that. And I think we did pretty good like all of the years that I played. So it was a good experience for sure.
Right.
Going to Vegas, Atlanta, LA, a lot of different places.
Right, yeah. That's cool. Did you have any run-ins with like guys like Zion or
for sure.
Melo or any of those guys? Did you ever play at the same tournament?
Yeah,
or did you ever play against them?
Yeah, I played against Zion my sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I'd never seen so many coaches. Like, that's when I knew like how real it is. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone was at that game. Kentucky, UT, A&M, like all the schools I would like, my dream schools, like growing up, like everyone has those.
Yeah.
Like all of them were there. Yeah, I played against him. I played against Romeo Langford.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so he also played Adidas?
Yeah,
too?
I think that year that him and Zion were in it, that was probably like the best year Adidas had. Like, cause I'm pretty sure they had like all the top recruits. Besides like a couple, so that was pretty.
Like, I think RJ played in Nike, so
yeah.
Like, I wonder where like Cam and Bull and all those guys, because I forget you're the same class as them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what about like high school? basketball? Like, where did you go to high school? I know you're from Rowlett?
Yep, Rowlett, Texas. The Let. Yeah, I went to Rowlett High School all 4 years. Honestly, like, when I was in middle school, like, the coach at Garland, which is, like, because I went to, like, a magnet middle school or whatever, and, like, the feeder school was Garland High School.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was expecting me to go to Garland. Like, the coach was, like, hyped for me to go there.
Is it a good program at Garland?
Not really, but just, like, I don't know, just, you know, the academic part.
Right.
And they've had some good players come through there, so I just, like, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like me and some of my other guys, like, at the other schools, like, I felt like we had a chance to, like, be special.
Right.
So we all decided to just go to Rowlett High School because they had a pretty good culture there going on. They had this guy, Jeffrey Carroll. He actually played for the Lakers for a little bit.
Oh, wow.
He went there. So, and they had, like, a great run, like a bunch of nice guys. They had him, Nathan Hawkins, Austin Luke, 3 dudes that were just tough. They all went D1, and I'm pretty sure they were, like, some of the first dudes to go D1 from Rowlett. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so I just felt like going there would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd you guys end up doing in your 4 years?
In my 4 years, like, the farthest we got was 3rd round, but we were always, like, ranked. We played, like, competitive teams and stuff, like, played in some good tournaments.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, so people talk about Texas, like, I don't know, the stereotype in Texas is that, like, every high school has, like, 10,000 students in it. Like, how was Rowlett? Like, what size?
Well, Rowlett it's a 6A school, which is, like, the highest classification.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many students we had, probably like 2,000, because I know in my graduating class we had like 650 students. I don't know, something like that.
Sounds about right.
So yeah, but like the other classes were bigger probably.
Yeah, because some of the schools in like upstate New York have like 2,000, the bigger schools, and so people, I'm surprised to actually find that out. Like, do you know of any like giant schools in Texas, or is it just normal, like the regular size?
Nah, there's definitely like some massive schools. Like Allen High School, it's like I'm not sure how many students there are, but I just know it's like the biggest school in Texas.
Yeah.
They have a Pizza Hut in their cafeteria and a Subway, so that should just tell you.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's like the only high school in the city, so it does make sense. But like the amount of money they have is crazy. Like. Right. They have a football stadium that's probably bigger than my high school.
Really?
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Yeah, okay. So that was going to be my next question. I wanted to get into, like, what is, like, the high school basketball culture like in Texas? Because I know high school football is, like, a religion down there. So, like, what is high school basketball like there?
High school basketball? Well, I feel like in some areas it's, like, bigger than others. Because... like where I'm from, like the Garland area, I feel like it doesn't get as much hype as like deeper into DFW. Like the deeper you get, like DeSoto, Duncanville, like really all the like Dallas ISD schools, kind of like that's really where basketball is more known and like where more of the like better players come from. Right. But I think like Garland is just underrated. Like there's so many good players. I feel like. Tyrese Maxey at Kentucky, like he's from Garland.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did he go to that high school?
Yeah, he went to South Garland.
Okay.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They went to state. Yeah, they went to state. I think 2 years. I think my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were pretty good. Yeah.
So when you say DFW, is that the Dallas Fort Wayne area? Is that which? You guys
Fort Worth, yeah, Dallas Fort Worth area.
My bad.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne. Where's Fort Wayne?
Indiana.
That's in Indiana. Yeah. Okay. Dallas Fort Worth. So is that like how Virginia people call like the DMV?
Yeah.
Like Virginia.
Yeah.
DC, Maryland.
But like DFW is just like really. To be honest, to me, I really don't get why it's like DFW because like Dallas and Fort Worth are so different to me. But I mean, I guess they're like similar. I guess Fort Worth's like an hour, 45 minutes, something like that from Dallas. But I guess it's kind of close. But
Yeah.
Typically, I wouldn't like put it in the same thing as Dallas.
Yeah.
But, you know,
is it like a big city or?
yeah, it's like a metro or whatever, like a
right.
metroplex.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, it's just a metroplex.
But you're closer to Dallas.
Yeah, I'm closer to Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so after your career in at Rowlett, you decided to go to Ranger Junior College.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about your decision as to why you went to junior college and why you chose Ranger. Ranger or Ranger?
Yeah, Ranger.
Ranger?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Texas Ranger.
Well, I feel like in high school, like my recruitment, like I felt like it just wasn't like where I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just like some circumstantial stuff that happened like in my recruiting process. And I just decided to go to junior college because I know I want to play basketball.
Right.
And I want to continue on in my career.
Mm-hmm.
And my one of my like childhood like mentors kind of, James Stafford, he's from my city, like Rowlett, and he's always like, you know, been in my life kind of because he's a coach. I know his sons, they're my friends, and he just always just thought that I was a good player and like I could be something in basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
So he like approached me because he saw that I wanted to go junior college or whatever. And the coach at Ranger College is Billy Gillespie, who is a former Kentucky coach, A&M coach. He's a guy who put A&M on the map.
Oh,
UTEP.
really?
He took UTEP from the worst. I don't even think they won a game in conference. And he took them from that to like winning 20-plus games into the NCAA tournament, I think. So I just thought like, for me as a player, like there was stuff I had to work on. There's still stuff I had to work on. So I was like, there's no like better place to go if I'm gonna go junior college than a guy who coached at Kentucky, Coach G. Like, and that was just like a great experience for me because like I learned so much. Like I learned how to take I feel like I could take criticism before, but just be able to take criticism in like the harshest way and just take the good and the positive out of it. I think that's just something that every player has to go through.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be serious in this like game, if you want this to be like your career, like you have to be able to take criticism from like every angle, like no matter how it's given to you, and just
you can't
take the positive.
Personal.
Yeah, you gotta like what everyone says. You know, you gotta like don't listen to how he says it, but what he says.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel like that was just something good for me to take and just like earn everything. Because at Ranger, I felt like it was like definitely it was like the Wild Wild West. That's what everyone calls JUCO. Like, yeah, there was like so much stuff going on. You know, you got to fight for your spot. That's one thing that Coach G really like instilled in me is like, I got to like fight for everything. So that's really why I decided to go junior college and go to Ranger College.
Right. So you guys were pretty good, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like you guys were like nationally ranked. So what was it like going to war with, you know, you had some other talented guys, other guys that went D1, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Seven other guys went D1, and one guy went D2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's like your whole rotation, basically.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. So you already explained what your junior college experience was like. So you ended up being an early qualifier. So you're here in your sophomore year when normally someone would come to the four-year school after their sophomore year. So what went into you becoming an early qualifier?
Well, out of high school, I mean, I had grades that were like good. I had good grades, so I could have went like, you know, to a D1 school out of high school. But like whenever I going into Ranger, like that was one of the things that I wanted to do was just play JUCO for 1 year and then go to a D1 school so I could have 3 years. And you know, like I think that's a good thing because a lot of guys, I guess, like if you go to a D1 after playing in JUCO, like if you're not adjusted to it or whatever, like you have one, like that's your year.
You snap and it's over.
Yeah, like like your junior year and then senior year and you're done.
Right.
Or like you redshirt, but I just feel like it was good to like go for 1 year and like learn what I needed to learn. Yeah. And then just make the decision to come out early, and I think it was a good decision.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. And so I met you on your visit when you came here. Remember you came and played pickup?
Yeah.
So what about your visit made you want to come here?
I think just like everything was just so nice. Like the campus, just the vision that the coaches had for me, how I felt I fit into the mix, and just the other guys on the team, and just knowing that Coach Dunn is trying to change the culture at Marist. I feel like that definitely, like I definitely want to be someone that played a role in like changing the culture at Marist, because I mean, it's been rough. Like from what I've seen, like it's been rough what everyone says.
Yeah.
So just trying to change people's minds. That's something that I really like to do. Just change people's minds about like me, about my team, like whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, you got plenty of time to do that for sure.
Yup.
And so, what about Coach Dunn made you want to come here? Like, what about him as a coach?
I think just like how real he was. Like whenever he was recruiting me, like he told me what he wanted me to do. He told me how I fit in and everything. And I feel like that, like just that honesty, that was just one thing that really made me want to come here, and knew that I could trust him with like my career basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so, how do you feel about your first couple months on campus? How has the adjustment been from junior college coming all the way up to Poughkeepsie, New York from Texas?
Well, the first thing is cold. I've never seen so much snow, and it literally snowed like bad like one day.
Yep.
So that should just tell you a lot right there. And I think so far it's been a good adjustment. Like the classes, the campus, like everything about it is real nice. Like everyone, like when I got here, everyone's saying, "Oh, Marist is like a small campus, blah blah blah." But I'm just so blessed to be here, so happy to be here.
Right.
Like Ranger is so small. Like this is like a large campus to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. So, you mentioned how like it snowed in that one day. So we had a snow day that day. Was that your first time seeing snow?
Not my first time seeing snow, but definitely my first time seeing that much snow.
Right.
And like, I don't know, for it to be like all up, like piled up and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never seen a snowman like that.
Yeah.
Like I saw a bunch of snowmen, so that was definitely new for me.
Yeah.
It was a culture shock kind of, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So you're like not even familiar with a snow bank?
Nope. None of that.
The man Ryan Carmelo just walked in the room. Mello, how you doing?
Mellow.
So you're not familiar with what like a snowbank is?
Nah, I don't know what that is. Still don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to introduce you to a snowbank, Mello. I think we're gonna have to throw him in a snowbank one of these days. Yeah.
Facts.
You talk about like the adjustments in terms of like classes and all that. So what are some of like the adjustments in terms of like the social life between Ranger and Marist?
The social life, I feel like there's just so many people here, so many different people. Like at Ranger, it was like, okay, I'm going here, I'm going to this class, I'm going to the CAF. I know who I'm going to see. Like, it's the same people, same times every day. But here, it's just like you never know, like, who you're going to see, who you're going to meet.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for me personally, I stick to my guys. So, I mean, it's not really, I don't know. It's like the same as kind of like Ranger, like just being around like your boys all the time. Right. I feel like all the guys on the team. But there's definitely like way more stuff to do here, I feel like.
Right,
yeah. Like at Ranger, there's a bunch of different like rules, obviously, because it's a junior college. It's so small.
Right.
But yeah, it's like a big difference. Like here, it's crazy.
And so, what did it take for you? Like, because I remember you were very quiet when you came here.
Oh yeah.
So like, what did it take? So what did it take for you to get more comfortable? Like you mentioned just being around the guys on the team. Like, is that probably the biggest thing that helped you?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. I think me as a person, I don't know. Like when I first like meet people, I'm kind of like distant, I guess, shy a little bit. But I feel like it's just me just wanting to get to know people. Like once I get to know you, like you'll figure out my personality. You know, like I'm a funny guy. I like to crack a lot of jokes. Yeah.
And so what are some of the good things and the bad things? Or not exactly like bad things, but what are some of the things that distinguish like the DFW.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are some of the things that from other parts of Texas that what distinguishes the DFW? Like, what do you think represents the Dallas Fort Worth area?
I think just the culture. Like, whenever you think of Texas, I mean, obviously everyone knows it's like a big state, but I feel like it's just like really 3 or 4 different like cities that stand out to you, and it's like Dallas, like DFW, I guess, Austin, San Antonio, and Houston.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So I think Dallas, like I think all 4 of those different cities, like they just have their own swag. Like Dallas, like there's a bunch of different like culture. There's a lot of like artists that come from there.
Yeah.
Like just big names. Like, you have the Cowboys,
right.
the Mavs,
yeah.
Dallas Stars, like all those teams. I feel like that's just what separates us, is like just the culture that we have. Like Houston, they have their own little swag,
Yeah.
Austin.
Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, but for the most part, I feel like just the culture, really. Like, you have Deep Ellum, the art district.
Okay.
Yeah, Deep Ellum, that's the spot.
Deep Ellum?
Yeah. It's like a bunch of like art, a bunch of different food places, like crazy different types of food places. Like there's like a ramen place there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
a ramen place in the middle of Texas?
Yep.
I'd be skeptical.
I had it. It was pretty good.
It was?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Like what? So, is like barbecue like the popular stuff down there? Or?
Definitely.
What?
Barbecue, brisket, ribs. Man, all of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to hear it. Like, what's your favorite food from back home?
Okay. This is what everyone will expect someone from Texas to say.
Okay.
But I haven't had it in so long because I've been down here, or not here, but New York.
Right.
Whataburger, man.
Whataburger.
I need a patty melt so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Whataburger. But yeah, that Chick-fil-A, obviously. But I mean, they have some of those in New York, but just not in Poughkeepsie.
Right. Yeah. We got one up by me, Syracuse, New York, North Syracuse.
That's
Chick-fil-A.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're lucky. What other place? Oh, and just Tex-Mex food. I love it. Enchiladas.
Oh, true.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the Mexican food is like insane. So we have salsa fresca up in Poughkeepsie. So what do you think salsa fresca ranks compared to Tex-Mex?
Hey, my guy Melo's back there. I know he likes salsa fresca, but my guy, it's like a 4, a 3, 4.
4, 3.
But it's not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not terrible, like, cause it's what we got. So obviously, I'm not gonna bash it.
Right.
But that's just. It's not
nothing.
better than the stuff up there,
Right.
for sure.
What's your favorite dish?
Enchiladas. Cheese enchiladas with the chili on top.
What is
rice,
an enchilada?
beans. Enchilada, it's like, I honestly can't explain it. It's like a tortilla, I guess.
Okay.
And they like, it's rolled up.
Is it
with
like
cheese
a fried
in it.
burrito or something?
Kind of. I mean, it's like way smaller.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'll have to show you after the podcast.
All right. All right. So, talk about like what are some of your favorite hobbies? Like, I know you like to crack jokes, but like, what else?
Yeah.
What else do you like to do?
I don't really know. I like to dance.
You
but
do?
like I can't dance.
Okay.
But I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say I can't dance.
Yeah.
Like I can like do all the stuff everyone can do, like whoa.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
You
think
can
it's
keep up
kinda
with the
fun.
trends, but
Yeah,
like,
I can keep up with the trends,
Right.
just probably not in the best way.
okay.
Like I'm just not as good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to watch The Mandalorian. Check that show out if you're listening.
Is that the Star Wars?
Yeah.
Did you watch the new movie that came? That
Nah,
just
I
came
haven't
out?
seen the new movie. I didn't even get a chance to watch The Last Jedi. So
Okay.
I actually watched that on the bus yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get home or whenever, I'm gonna try to see the new movie.
Okay.
My boy Z, he went and saw it. He said it was he said it could have been better.
Right.
So I don't know. I might not be as skeptical as him, or critical, but we'll see.
All right. So you mentioned Zion Z. I know you like to do impressions, so I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. Let me hear your best Zion impression.
Bro, do you have a controller? Oh, I need tea and crumpets. ASAP.
I needed that for the podcast. All right,
For sure.
All right, so let me hear your impression of a person from Texas.
A person from Texas?
Yes.
I don't even need an impression, man. Okay, but I know what you want.
But
I know what you want to
you
go
know what
for.
I'm here for.
I know what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Man, there's a bunch of cactus on my front yard. I'm riding around my Ford on my horse. My horse Ford. Mellows on the back saddle. But yeah, that's all I got for you.
All right. Hey, round of applause for Braden Bell coming in here doing his impressions.
Yes,
Love
sir.
to hear it,
Yes,
my
sir.
guy. All right, so you mentioned your hobby. You like to dance. You watch Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I got some other hobbies. Let me think.
Talk about your other hobbies, B.
Probably eating. I really like to eat.
Yeah.
Trying new foods and stuff.
What's your favorite thing in Poughkeepsie so far?
My favorite thing
place.
in Poughkeepsie. My favorite place. I don't know. I think, bro, Lolita's. Have you had Lolita's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
that's like the pizza place next to Lola's, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they have kale salad.
Okay, kale salad
bro.
at Lolita's.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my girl put me on it.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Shout out to her for that.
Shout out to Braden's girl, man.
For sure.
Putting them on the kale salads. I did not expect you to say that.
Yeah,
honestly.
bro, it's crazy. I mean, I was skeptical of it at first. I was
Right.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat this. Like,
Yeah.
why is she telling me about that?
Yeah.
But I was like, I tried it. What? I don't think I ever had a better salad. No
Really?
cap.
All right, next time I'm in the town, I'm gonna go and grab a kale salad from
Oh, for
Lolita's
sure.
just because you came on the podcast and you told me to try it.
For sure.
All right, and all right, so let's get into. I know you like to listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Definitely.
So let's get into some of your favorite artists. Like I remember we were having a conversation before we started recording.
Oh, for sure.
Someone said like their top.
Their top
10
five,
or
top
the
five,
of
for
the
2010.
decade,
Yeah, for
and
the
like
decade.
they had some atrocious picks.
Yeah.
Mello, you're gonna like this.
I mean,
Like who?
yeah.
Who,
I mean, I mean, what he said had a case. He had a case.
who did he say?
He said Kodak, Future,
Future. Okay.
Gunna / Lil Baby.
Okay.
Who else did he have? Let me see. Let me look.
I know. They're literally the past 2 years. Like we're talking about a decade, bro. Like Future. Okay, Future might have a case.
Here we go. Kodak
might have a
Future,
case.
Thug, Chief
Thug,
Keef,
yeah.
Gunna / Lil Baby.
Right.
Okay, now I'm
Chief
not gonna
Keef.
say a top 10 or a top 5 because there's so many good artists.
Right.
You know, you can't box them in like that. You know, they got different styles.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'll say my top 5. Like personally,
Let's hear this.
definitely gotta go Uzi
Okay.
for sure. No misses.
Okay.
Me personally, Young Boy. A lot of people don't like him, but
For
what?
top 5 of the decade.
No, personally.
Personally. Okay.
Young Boy for sure.
All right.
Who else? Uzi, Young Boy. Gotta say Drake.
Yeah.
Like obviously
Drake, of course.
Drake. Aubrey. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Who else?
Cole. Ken.
Doug for sure. Doug.
Okay, Thug. Okay. That's respectable.
That's like
Right.
obvious.
Yeah.
I might have to say top 10 because Gunna, Baby, all of them, they go crazy.
Mhm.
Who else do I listen to, man?
Cole.
Oh,
Do you
of
listen to
course.
Cole?
I mean, I listen to Cole,
Kendrick,
but
yeah.
not as much as everyone else, I would say.
Right. Okay.
Who else?
Bro, I'm still listening to 2014 Forest Hills Drive, to be honest with you.
Oh, for real? You
That's
still
how much
bumping
I
that?
mess with Cole. Yes, sir.
For sure. Heard you. And definitely Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
Like, I think he's going crazy right now. Like, the album he just put out,
Right.
Heat.
Yeah.
Heat.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I haven't taken the time to listen to it. I've been a little busy, but
Yeah, bro. You gotta listen to that.
All right.
Gotta bump that.
All right. But you say he's in your top 5 for now, or right now?
He's in my top 10 for
Top
sure.
10?
Like, most played. Like, if you look at my most played, he's definitely up there.
No, are you Apple Music or Spotify?
I'm Apple Music.
Okay. Now,
like,
who did you
Spotify
have
would
on
be
your
tough.
list?
On my list?
Yeah, on your end of the year list thing.
My end of the year list.
Yeah, because all right. So
let me look that up.
for those who listened to the last podcast with Jordan Jones, this man had 379 hours of Lana Del Rey.
Hey, Lana tough. For sure.
But 379 hours in a year,
Hey, that's
bro?
a lot.
That's more than an hour a day. Like, I don't understand. Like, this man spends hours on hours on hours listening to her.
Facts.
Like, I don't know.
He was going
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know about this guy, man.
He was going crazy on the Lana.
Right.
Summertime sadness.
Yeah, that's the only song I know from her. And ever since that song came out and, like, it got popular, I was like, yeah, no, she's a no for me.
That's cold, bro.
I'm sorry. And plus, I don't really like that music like that. You know what I mean?
Heard you. Yeah, I understand that.
It's
not for everybody.
Right, yeah. Exactly. That she has a certain sound that, you know, I guess Jordan really enjoys. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to hold him against him. He's a good guy. He enjoys her music.
For sure.
More power to him. All right, but let me get your opinion on my guy, one of my favorite artists. His name is Logic. What do you think of him? Because I know he's controversial.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people knock Logic, but honestly, I bump him.
Yeah.
Like, he's tough. To me.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has
dynamic.
He's dynamic for sure. Like, everyone has their like, opinions or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think he's tough. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I'm drawing a blank right here for his album.
Which
one? The one, you know, that starts off with Rick and Morty. What's that one called? That one?
Bobby Tarantino.
Yes, Bobby Tarantino, and then the one with the spaceship with it, like on the cover, he's like a spaceship, a space astronaut or whatever.
Yeah.
That
I know
tough.
which ones you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like he speaks a lot of real stuff in his songs.
Yeah, like you think about guys who like don't miss, and I'm not saying he doesn't miss, like because he does miss every now and then.
Yeah,
but I think a guy like him who puts out as much music as he does, I think he's underrated because
for sure.
Because he puts out like different types of music. He'll put out like a trap album, and then he'll put out like a pop. I don't know what to call his Everybody. You did you hear that?
Everybody?
The Everybody album, and then he put out a soundtrack to his best-selling novel that I find to be amazing. It's called Supermarket.
Oh, for sure. For
real? I think
real?
you should give it a listen.
Okay, yes. I'll definitely
Mello,
will.
you heard?
I'll definitely give it a listen. Oh,
I
and
feel like you're not gonna listen.
Oh, here's my
not a Logic guy. Okay.
Here's my listen to.
Oh, let's hear
Uzi,
this.
29 hours.
Okay.
Yeezy, 17 hours. I forgot to say Yeezy in my top 10.
Oh,
Yeezy's so tough.
Yes,
especially
sir.
At Graduation, that's my favorite album ever.
Yes, sir. What do you think about the gospel album?
I feel like it was really good, actually.
Yes, sir.
I feel like a lot of people are hating on Kanye for what he did, like making that album.
Yeah.
But like, anytime like you can use your platform to give the glory to the Lord, like, come on, how can you knock that?
Right. Yeah. People are talking about his past and how he's had a lot of vulgar lyrics and all that, and how he made like this Christian album and how that's just it's like fake and all that. But like people can change,
for sure,
you know. And
sure.
You've seen like the growth and how he's able to, like, he's just showing off his many talents that this man Kanye has.
Definitely.
Now when we talk about Kanye's talent, I wouldn't necessarily say that he is a talented in terms of creating clothing and footwear, even though the Red October Nike Yeezys are crazy. They do go.
Yeah, they are. They're tough.
They're crazy. And they are tough. But I think Adidas Kanye is just ugh. And that's me. I'm a big Nike guy. I know you're a big Nike guy, so yeah.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I used to be like straight Adidas. Like I wouldn't wear Nike. I wouldn't wear Jordan.
Interesting.
But like now, like Nike all the way. Like Nike definitely has a better gear for sure. But Adidas still is up there. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know, I mean,
but
the kicks,
the Ultra Boost, that's about it.
The Ultra Boost, like the Harden shoes, like those are tough.
Oh, come on
now. Like, he definitely has some crazy colorways.
Okay.
Yeah, some of his shoes are crazy.
Okay.
But the Yeezys, I feel like there's some colorways that are nice, but I feel like they're over, like the way that people hype them up, and like the resale prices is just outrageous. Like, why would I do that? And especially like I've seen people like buy Yeezys and then they're like beaters like 2 weeks later,
like the 350s. Like, yeah, people will
Facts. Like just like abuse them. Like some people just don't. Some people don't need to buy shoes. Honestly, like crazy, like $100 shoes. Like just go to Dick's and buy some Asics or something.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that too. But the thing is if you look at the 350s, they're very, very similar to the Nike Roshe runs.
Oh, for sure.
And like I have all white Nike Roshe runs, and like I get them dirty all the time. I just throw them in the wash. Like you can do that with them. Yeah. I feel like people wouldn't do that with the Yeezy 350s, even though in my opinion it's the same shoe, but it just has a way different price tag and a way different like name associated with it. So like I kind of understand why they're beaters, but like for the amount of money you pay for them, you probably should not be wearing them like out.
Yeah,
like walking every day.
Facts, like be selective with it.
Yeah.
Like me personally, like I'm just like expanding my shoe game kind of, because I was kind of on Adidas for a long time and just. And now you have that was like my school. That was like my AAU team. We were Adidas. My high school was Adidas. Like I honestly have never really been able to wear Nike shoes, anyways.
Yeah.
But
I've seen your collection. You got a couple Kobe's.
I got some kicks.
I like that. Yeah.
You know me. Definitely. I got the Kyries, the 5s though. I need to get the 6s or whatever the newest one is. I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. The 6. Yeah. It just came out.
Definitely, but like in terms of basketball shoes, like I'm obviously, like me personally, like, I'm a hooping what's comfortable, what has grip. Like some people just hooping like whatever they think looks good, but like if my feet hurt, like come on now, I'm not about to hoop in those, or if I'm sliding.
Yeah. So what's your favorite shoe to hooping?
Right now, I'd say the PG3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the ones that we got, like they're mad comfortable, and like I feel like they have good grip, but they just get beat up real fast.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like the paint like scrapes off mad quick. But I mean, it's whatever. Like whatever feels comfortable, really.
That's cool.
Those Kyries too. The Kyries I got, the Friends. Those they're pretty comfortable.
Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. The black ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like those. So. So we're gonna change the topic a little bit.
All right, bet.
Where does your humor come from? Like, why? How do you get so?
Where's my humor?
How do you get so funny? I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Honestly, I'd say.
Because you're like very quick with it too.
Yeah, like the first thing that comes to my head, like it's coming out of my mouth, like in terms of stuff like that, like being funny.
Right.
Not like just being like a hothead, I guess.
Yeah.
But like but like with jokes and stuff, like that's just, I don't know. It's just like my nature, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely like got that from like my parents.
They're funny people.
Yeah. My dad, like definitely, like they definitely have said some funny stuff. Just like I pick up on or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Just my family, like we could like crack a lot of jokes, I guess. And then just growing up, like middle school, elementary school, I guess, high school, But I feel like middle school, that's really where it got, like, where I really got funny. Yeah. Just like all the stuff that was going on, like all the stuff that I heard, like assimilated into my like lingo and stuff. I feel like all of that, like that kind of shaped my, my little comedic, I don't know.
Like your qualities. Like
yeah.
Okay. So are you familiar? Like, so you remind me, just because of like where you're from and the fact that you're a really funny dude. Are you familiar with RDC?
Oh, for
like
sure.
Mark Phillips and them. Like
funniest dudes. Yeah. Funniest dudes out.
They make all these sketches and YouTube videos. If you're listening to this, and you're not familiar, check out RDC World 1 on YouTube.
Any
and
platform.
like and they have like Twitter videos that have gone viral. Like they make some of the funniest stuff. Like
for sure.
For no like just regular stuff.
For sure. Like they definitely need a show, like a TV show.
Right.
Like come on,
no
man.
doubt.
Like pay them.
Just comedy sketches.
Somebody pay them.
Yes. Like they did one of my favorite ones is the one where they did they were talking about how like CVS and Walgreens always put stores like right next to each other. It's like, yo, why's your store in front of my store? Like,
we're just
trying to. Oh my gosh! If you're not familiar, please go check out that video. CVS versus Walgreens, RDC World One. So like, they're from like your area, right? They went to UNT.
Yeah, that's like Denton. That's like probably an hour. That's like I don't know. I think it's between DFW and Dallas actually, something like that. But yeah, UNT. That's a good school, and they're funny. Like, mad funny. Yeah. You know, Texas guys, you know, I don't know what it is. It's just like I don't know what it is, but like a lot of dudes from Texas are funny for whatever reason. Yeah. Like anytime you like anyone from Texas, like put them in a spot like with people from other states, and it's gonna be like you'll know they're from Texas. Right. I mean, you won't, but I don't know. If I'm from Texas, so I might know. Yeah. But if you're not from Texas, you might not know. You could just tell. Yeah. Like, it's just something about you guys that you just know. For sure. Okay. All right. And so for one of my last questions of the day, what is it like rooming with Matt Harassme and Darius Hines, the other sophomores on the team? Talk to me about what it's been like, you know, just getting to know them and living with them. And, you know, you guys are together, you know. You've joined the group. After they did their freshman year here, so talk to me about your relationship with them. Those are my guys, Matt, as we call Rick, we call Rick. Yes. You know, D-Rock. Those are my guys. Like, you know, we have a lot of fun. You know, we play the game, listen to music. All right, wait. So who's the best? Who's the best Madden player out of you? I'm not even gonna cap. I'm the best on the team. I'm not on Madden Melo says he's the best on the team though. I don't know. It's between Cub and Matt. Like Facts. It's one of them. Cub did say that. Okay, Cub and Matt. Okay. Yeah, Cub and Matt. But 2K, that's 2K. All me. Oh, never mind. Melo's the best. Melo's the best at Madden. Yeah. Okay. You heard it here. Okay, but you say you got everybody in 2K. Oh, for sure. All right, give me 6 weeks. People. Oh wait, give you 6 weeks. Give me 6 weeks. That's a dub. Easy. Oh, and then FIFA, like nobody can hold me on FIFA. That's a fact. You seen it. Yeah, you seen it. You seen it. Come on now. No. I haven't played FIFA in a minute though. Like, what do you play on? PS4 or Xbox? Yeah, PS4. Okay. All right, smart man. You know the vibe. Yeah. All right, so yeah, give me 6 weeks. All right. You know, you ever seen that Floyd Mayweather video? Where he's talking about fighting somebody. He's just like, just give me 6 weeks, and I got him. Give me 6 weeks, and I got him. All right, so give me 6 weeks, bro. Because I've been off my 2K game. You know, I brought my 360 back, and I've been playing a lot of throwback games. Heard you. Like NCAA football. That's my favorite game of all time. Bring that back. Yes, sir. Once they figure out when players can, you know, get their likeness, like once they figure that out, it'll come back. But in the meantime, you know, I'm still playing that on that 360 that I just neglected my whole 2K game. You know, this semester got me. Come on, it got me real busy. But you know, heard you. I'm not even gonna cap. I didn't play the game for like the whole time I've been here. Really, like just like my own. Right. So you know, I had to get my own little system, but. You know, I'm back at it a little bit. Facts. Nothing too crazy. All right. So 6 weeks, we'll get after it. Heard you. See who's better at 2K. Heard you. All right. I'm getting the dub though. Come on now. Yeah. Come on now. All right. So, Braden Bell, it's been great having you on. Appreciate you, man, for having me on. Oh, of course. Anything else you'd like to say? Man, just shout out to all my guys back at the crib. Shout out to my boy T for sure. Shout out to my guy Mello. Shout out to my man Z and all the boys out in England. You got boys in England? No. Z. Just Z. Okay. All right. Like to hear it. But yeah, man. Hey, and then just be on the lookout for us this season. You know, be on the lookout for me.
Yes.
You know,
Braden Bell, number
trying to
24.
do big things. You know the vibe.
Yeah, come through. Marist men's basketball.
Yes, sir.
Number 24, Braden Bell. All right, so thank you to Braden for coming on, and thank you to everyone for listening. And I will see you guys next week.